Simp comedian gets humiliated by his wife on his own podcast. Now, we've been keeping up with the Akaash Singh saga. Most people on the internet will say that he is a quote-unquote. Let's get into it.
Poppin'.
Yeah, let's just get some definitions.
Okay. We're gonna any terms that you might need to know the actual meaning of. Alex is here to break it down.
I thought it was just like dancing, getting dressed up, and maybe that was my mistake.
Yeah.
So I acknowledge that.
Look at this. Big one.
Yeah, the act of getting dressed up, looking fly as hell, wearing a minimum of 3-inch heels, preferably higher, and dancing your ass off.
I know this is not from us though. This is not from the culture. This is from someone else who interprets it as that.
In the wee hours of the morning. That was what I was doing.
Yeah, this is white people.
Yeah.
Right? This is what you learn.
Don't
Guys, what do you think poppin' pussy is?
Popping it. Hey, she finna pop it for a real one. You feel me? She knew what she was talking about. They're trying to rechange history, you know? Revise history. That's not what that means, and she knows that. She knows that.
Is not that. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought. As a white, I thought poppin' pussy was just dancing. I thought it was like twerking.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I knew that that's what you meant.
Yeah.
So after weeks
Right.
of rehearsing their spin, they finally brought Akaash's wife Jasleen on flagrant, ready to gaslight the audience, while Akaash Singh sat there, part of the humiliation ritual.
But Akaash is like the dude in the corner when the wife is getting slammed by another guy. He looks like he's just getting cucked. One, it's like, just take the jokes, you know what I'm saying, and leave it alone. The internet will then forget about it. But doing all of this, you know, you just look bad, bro. It's
also
making it look worse.
gaslighting everyone watching. Akaash looked wrecked, bags under his eyes, just defeated.
Yeah.
He had to sit through them insisting popping her just meant she was dressing up with friends to go out dancing and look pretty. Not what the rest of the world thought.
In college, I thought.
It meant.
Right.
They insisted they saved themselves for each other, even though she had openly talked about being sore after having a guy stay the night after a date. They tried to reassure Flagrant's audience she wasn't just sitting at home mooching off Akaash's money. She does a lot of work. They also explained what she meant by wanting to have an orgy with Akaash's friend, and also why she seems disgusted when Akaash kisses her in public. They also addressed the gold digger claims and how
If my wife ever actively tried to like have an orgy with my best friend, bro, I would feel the absolute most type of way. I wouldn't like that at all.
she said she missed the roster of guys she had in college. And wouldn't you know it, all of the millions following the story were wrong. Everyone's eyes are lying to them, and Jasleen has a perfectly respectable explanation for everything.
Is it true that you said that there was a rotation of guys?
A roster.
Roster.
Yeah, what is a roster?
What is that?
Okay,
What does
so
this mean?
You guys have to understand, have you ever heard of the repressed Catholic schoolgirl?
Never.
Yes.
I was,
Right.
yeah, I do know. Okay,
Right.
so
His Catholic school was in his living room. Imagine how repressed he was.
I was a repressed Indian girl that I didn't even watch Jersey Shore in high school because I felt it to be too inappropriate. So when I got to college,
When she got to college, she went buck nasty, buck wild. Are we really believing that she only kissed 2 guys and made out with them, but then she had a story of her spotting and the guy that she was with was going down on her and he was poking around? Her words, not mine. What does poking around mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, what does that mean? You've already said it on your TikTok. There's no reason to lie about it.
I'm like, oh my God, I can dress however I want. I can do whatever I want.
You can have a roster of frat boys.
But
What does
Right?
a roster mean?
so it didn't actually translate to a roster. It just meant like 2 guys I was talking to and flirting with at the same time. That's it.
Right.
That's all.
Yeah.
And when you say hooking up, I think people
When
think you
I
meant
mean hooking
fucking.
up, I just meant making out. Again, like everything I say is so amplified and hyperbolic because it's so like incongruous to who I actually am as a person.
Chat. Now listen, let me know in the comment section if you agree with her, if you believe her. Popping that coochie, you know what I'm saying? Popping it for a real one. If it only means, oh, I'm just getting up and getting dressed, right? And I'm going out and I'm dancing, right?
Right. So
Do you guys
you're
believe
saying
that?
you're a big old prude.
Yeah, literally.
Don't waste your time. I'm 5 minutes in and they're already making excuses. 5 minutes in and I'm insulted they think we're stupid. This
Yeah.
is a giant cope and PR stunt. Really nice of Andrew to lead her into saying that she is a prude. And I don't know about you, but the clip where she says she misses having a roster, she doesn't sound like she's just talking to or flirting with two guys.
Right.
It sounds exactly like what every girl who's ever had a roster means.
I get so painfully nostalgic for college. So for context, I went to college from 2011 to 2016. I was popping my pussy and living my best life in these white boy frat houses, and I had a roster of guys that I would rotate through.
First of all, that is disgusting. That is nasty, and that is the highest form of self-snitching on yourself. You're embarrassing your husband. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why does the world need to know this information? We get it, everyone does it, but like not everyone talks about it publicly, you know?
So it's like, sometimes it like literally hurts my heart.
And I don't know about you, but when I was younger, hooking up didn't just mean making out. But adult has a whole roster just to make out with people.
Right.
And I think they overthought how to handle this. It's obvious they're in damage control mode and they're doing a terrible job. Poor Akaash.
But I mean, you got to also think about it too like this. These are Akaash's friends. Yes, they're his business partners, but those are also his friends. This is what friends do for each.
So they too can aspire to do nothing all day.
I'm so happy.
But what's wrong with wanting your partner to be rich? I totally get that. I totally understand that. I see why women do that. I'm not saying it's right, but I definitely see why women do it.
Not doing anything. And I hope for the rest of the girlies that follow me that one day you can sit and do nothing too, and just nag your man until he makes more money so you can do that. I found that it is a tactic that has personally worked for me.
What a mindset. Thanks for contributing to society. So off the top of the interview, we as an audience were incorrect about what she meant by popping.
Honestly, she was probably just being sarcastic, right? She was just, I've noticed that is a form of humor for women, to shit on their husbands. I don't know why that's such a big thing, but that's what they do. Now, would I personally like that? Absolutely not. I wouldn't like my woman talking bad about me like that. You know what I'm saying?
Her pussy. And we were incorrect that she is a gold digger. And in the next clip, we learned how we were all stupid, and she loves Akaash, even though she dodges his kisses like they're the plague.
Tell us about the duck. Do you always duck his kisses when there are not people around?
No, not when there aren't people around, just when there are people around. And I never even knew.
That's worse.
I never.
Yeah. Low key. Nah, I don't know. Let's think about it though. Let's think about it. If my woman dodges my kiss in public, damn, no, that is worse because she's showing to the world that like, no, don't touch me in front of other people. And that could be a way of signaling to other men.
Explain yourself.
That is worse. That is worse.
I didn't know that I did that, so I really sat and thought about it. So I think it's a few things. I think it's like
You sat and thought about it.
because I'm like, okay, maybe it's like the repressed Indian girl thing where it's like I get a little bashful, I do get a little shy, despite what the internet thinks.
Most Indians do. I'm the exception.
Yeah, I think I also get overstimulated because Akaash does it a lot, like every 30 seconds, like a little bit.
What's wrong with showing affection though? What's wrong? Hey, I'm gonna smooch my woman down. I'm smooching her.
That's why I grabbed your chin so you couldn't.
I didn't move my face though.
You're supposed to check your mic. You're supposed to mic check.
Who's mic? Mine? Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah.
Suck that off you.
Okay. So it is a little bit overstimulating for you.
Yeah, it like regulates him, but it kind of overstimulates me. And like the videos people have seen are like the proposal videos, they're like already overstimulating.
I love how she thinks it's okay that she's embarrassed to kiss him in front of other people. And the whole crew just laughs when Akaash says that actually makes it worse, while he's clearly dying inside. Schultz was knee-slap crazy this episode. I also love how she claims she's shy, yet she's perfectly fine going on TikTok and embarrassing her husband by saying...
another thing with the shyness though, and you guys are going to say in the comment section that, oh, I'm coping, oh my God, you're a simp, you're this, oh, you should hate women and everything. But you got to also think about it like this. Maybe she's an introvert. Maybe she doesn't like doing shit like that in public. But when you're filming for TikTok, how she is by herself. There is no one in that room. Maybe her husband's in there, but that's it. You know what I'm saying? Or if they have a dog, that's it. You know? So there's like, even though you're broadcasting to the world, you're still alone in your room where you're recording. That's probably her comfort zone. That's her sanctuary, you know?
The trashiest things imaginable. And honestly, I get why she hates PDA. because the way she describes Akaash trying to kiss her in public embarrasses me.
Kiss me in situations that are already overstimulating, like in an elevator full of people when we're in a rush trying to leave. And so he'll kiss me on the forehead, which is sweet, but he'll do it, Nahal, I'm not even joking, like 5 times. like these pecs, which again, it's like, I'm not trying to be a bitch, but like after like the 3rd time, I'm like, stop!
Why is her face so shiny?
But as much as she hates kissing Akaash in public, she's not
shit
afraid
is
to
mad
talk about her
shiny.
friend's husband and how big he is and how desperately she wants to be with him. But again, we were all just looking into this too much and took it out of context.
The orgy thing was fucking
crazy.
That shit was crazy. I even watched it and I was like, so break us down.
I need an explanation.
Has the orgy happened?
So, okay, no, it hasn't.
Okay,
No, I still only fucked one woman.
That's what I thought was.
Wait, so he's only been with her his entire life? Oh yeah, she's running game on him. She's
That's
running
what I
game
thought
on
was
him.
missing in the whole orgy combo is that he also gets to get some
I
side.
could have doubled my body count.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Now, would you have let him get some side in this hypothetical orgy?
Of course. Everyone should be included.
Nah, but Akaash wants the dude.
The dude.
Hey yo.
You think he can handle all 10 inches of nab? You think you can take nab down? Or is nab taking it?
Come on, Nap shorter than me. Who taking it?
Oh, okay.
What the fuck was that
Pause.
joke? 'Cause I think for a lot of people, myself included, like I saw that and I was like, why would she even joke around
Yeah,
about
it's
that?
weird.
Yeah.
With Akaash there and like what was the what was the backstory to that?
Now, looking back, like it's been pointed out to me and I get that. I feel like for us, I think I learned so much of my humor from Akaash, not to like justify it, but just to explain like, oh, if I say these absurd things, it's so funny because it's not who I actually am.
Right.
But I kind of forgot that like the internet doesn't know all these multi-dimensions of my personality, so they're
Right.
just seeing this one thing.
Right.
So the orgy joke started with like Akaash being like, oh, Nav's really hot. Like Akaash would show Nav's picture to his trainer or whatever,
this
because
guy.
he's like really
This is weird. Akaash's dynamic with his homie is weird. I don't think I've ever brought up my homie to a trainer and was like, yeah, I'm trying to look like my homie.
like,
That's
yeah,
weird.
ripped or whatever.
I will say also, if
weird.
she had a body count, I would have been like, hey. Cut the. But
Yeah.
because she doesn't, and I know how like innocent she actually is.
Oh, you
it's
are a virgin?
absurd
That's
to me.
that's
Yeah.
real?
I was
You
a
were a
virgin
virgin?
until I met him. Yeah.
Right.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Look at him. Look at him. He's like, you really believe that shit? Nah, I don't believe that shit. Man, she's lying. Look at him. You know she's lying. You know she's lying.
Yeah.
And if she wasn't, that body count thing, I'd have
And look, he's trying his hardest not to laugh. Look at the black dude.
been like, what are we doing here?
Come on
And
now.
I think stupidly, I was like, oh, it's an orgy, so it's all of us. It's not like
Yeah,
talking.
that is stupid.
Yeah.
He's pissed. He don't like that. He
Nice
don't
tough
like
guy
that.
act, Akaash. Real strong energy.
No, I don't. He was probably fuming on the inside. He's probably, you bitch.
I'm sure you wouldn't have
On the
sipped this
inside.
hard if you had known all of this before the marriage. And of course, it was just a joke. She wasn't actually trying to get with her friend's husband. She was including
crazy.
Akaash, because that's what a good wife does. All her excuses boil down to, I was young and dumb. So we're supposed to ignore it, and when she mentions her husband's manhood and everything he built their relationship on, all while she manages to tear it down within a month of starting her own podcast. I don't think she understands that what she's doing could jeopardize her ability to buy fancy bags.
Yeah.
Not only is she hurting their wallet, she's tarnishing his name. And now this drama will be what he's remembered for, all
No, I
because
don't think so. I think after a week and a half, this shit's gonna blow by. This is gonna blow by. They're gonna be like, oh damn, you heard about the Akaash shit? Oh, he's a simp, haha. And then, 2 months down the line, no one's even gonna remember it. Besides a few people, because the news cycle on social media goes so fast. People are gonna be fake mad about something else tomorrow.
she wanted to be TikTok famous. Next on the list of topics to address, one of the 7 deadliest sins, sloth.
Actually,
Okay.
it's just less work for you.
Yeah.
And I know your day is full of work.
Wow.
You know what's really sad about this too is she has to just sit there and take these jokes. Like she probably did not like that at all. She did not like that at all, and she just has to sit there and take it.
Well, let's get a counter argument. Let's get a counter argument,
let's get a
okay?
counter
Because I
argument.
think that was
Can you
inappropriate
counter?
and that was uncalled for. So, will you go ahead and dismiss this and explain yourself on the
I
record?
do things.
What do you do?
All right. Look, my client in this case, that's
Mark,
not what
can
she
you
meant.
be a lawyer?
Damn. Now she needs people to speak for him. It's not, I don't know. It's not looking too good.
Mark, can you be Jaslene's lawyer in this moment here?
Mark, please tell me.
Jaslene cooks, she cleans, she maintains the home on a monthly basis.
Yes.
Is that true?
Yes.
There you go.
Not by me specifically, but yes.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, you also will find people.
Listen now. Body language tells everything. Look at this. Look at this.
Yes.
There you go.
Not by me specifically, but yes.
Yes.
You lousy piece of shit. You don't do fucking shit around the house. Don't you even come up on my podcast and try to lie and try and say you cook, try to say you clean. You don't do none of that shit. That's what his face is giving. It's giving. Oh shit.
Schedule, but not you.
Yes.
You schedule. Someone got to manage the
We
house.
all have cleaning people.
Yes.
And
Yes, I like how you call them cleaning people.
Not
That was
maids.
very politically correct.
That was.
Yes,
but
that
do
was
I not
great.
take care of Happy like he's my son?
Of course. And I go on the road. I come back. It's clean. I don't know if you hire somebody or if that's you, but every time I come back, it's clean.
I hire someone, yeah.
Really?
That's crazy.
These fellas deserve an Oscar for pretending she's funny and truthful for an hour straight.
Damn.
He is a bigger simp than Will Smith.
Damn.
Are they trying to convince us or themselves?
Damn.
So after Akaash got humiliated on his enemy's podcast, he then got humiliated on his wife's podcast. And now he's getting humiliated on his own podcast. So she can't even clean the house. She hires someone to do it. And it looks like Akaash didn't even know she was paying for that because she's too busy existing. I love how they all drop into teenage boy mode, laughing and knee-slapping while talking about how lazy she is. Isn't
That's
it great
crazy.
having a wife who makes you look like a fool while she spends your money and sloths around all day?
Yeah.
Even Jasleen gets
But
a
I
knee
mean, but then again, though, it is clean though. Let's not act like she's not doing what. Maybe she's not doing it, but she's getting the shit is getting done. You know what I'm saying? So she at least has that going for it. She's not a messy person. You know, shit is clean.
slap out of that one. Good for Akaash's friends trying to get his back, but it's just not working. It makes all of them look like idiots.
Before we wrap this up, was there anything that you saw? Was there anything that, like, obviously all the things I imagine made you feel bad. Was there anything that specifically bothered you or, yeah?
I mean, I think people talking about the sore butthole story, because
Yeah.
that was more kind of like an assault.
So what happened, if you don't mind
Assault story. All right.
saying?
Well,
So if it's an assault story, why would you even speak on it? You know?
I mean, so I was living in San Francisco, working on
Definitely
my
a butt
internship.
thing would happen there.
Yeah.
San
Not
Fran will
shocking
do that.
at all.
Yeah.
This is like when Tinder first came out. There was no Bumble, there was no Hinge. I met this guy on Tinder, whatever. Like we were like just feeling like the vibes, and
She was about to say fucking.
I stupidly
She
was
was
like,
about to say
oh,
fucking.
you can sleep over, but like not really wanting to hook up that much. Because again, for me, like I was just like, okay, maybe we can make out and just like whatever and cuddle. But then I guess he like wanted.
Was this guy Indian?
No, he was like Malaysian.
Yeah, he took it very differently than, yeah. I've learned this translation.
Wait, what do you mean?
An Indian guy might understand what an Indian girl means when she says we're hooking up. It doesn't mean we're fucking.
There's something conservative.
I think
Right.
most American people
I was
are
thrown
like,
off by her inviting him over because
Facts. Leave it for the real one to say some real shit. Facts. If you coming over to my place at nighttime, what you think is about to happen? What you think is about to happen? Honestly. No, I really wasn't trying to do it, but oh my God, but I said, hey, come over anyways. Come on now, let's call it playing hard to get.
Yeah,
I've
that
been
was
invited over. That usually means, oh, we're fucking.
No,
Yeah.
I know that was again stupid decision on my part. I was like 21.
I mean, it's not a stupid decision. The reason why is because you're still learning. You know what I'm saying? Everyone has these moments, but the fact what's stupid is you're lying about it. You know what I'm saying? And because no one believes this bullshit. No one believes it. No one believes it except for Akaash, which is even sadder.
So it's like
Yeah.
I really just like I don't know, like I just was making bad decisions all around. So it's like, but I was like, okay, like we'll kiss, whatever. I don't remember, honestly, I don't even remember too much, but I just remember him like trying to like sneak a finger. And I was like, no, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
But like then the next day, like it was like kind of feeling sore, but it wouldn't, like if it had been anything else, it would, that would have been a whole other story. It would have been
Right.
like, it would have teared something,
Yeah.
So it was just like that.
So this was a creep.
What was sore exactly? Because I'm pretty sure people don't just stick fingers for like buttholes, you know?
Pervert that was trying you. And the internet ran off with this crazy narrative of something completely different.
Right.
So the one thing she really wanted to clear up is probably the one thing they shouldn't have touched at all. But you can tell that that part actually bothered her. She framed it like it was an assault, even though she was talking about it on a podcast while laughing.
Exactly.
Which is not how most people expect someone to recount something that serious.
Exactly. And
when she brings it up again on her husband's podcast, the same one where she's trying to maintain that they both saved themselves for marriage, it just comes off as cringe.
No,
And
it definitely
like
is.
Akaash's co-host, I'm wondering how they've only been with each other when the situation she describes would require being pretty far into the moment for something like this to even happen. But hey, I'm not here to tell someone how to interpret their own experiences. I
That is
stand with
true.
Jasleen in whatever way she chooses to address that situation from her
Facts,
past.
me too. I am a feminist.
Actually think she should pursue legal action. Not sure how the whole statute of limitation works on something like that, but if it was an assault, I hope she gets justice.
But then also not feel comfortable with certain sexual things. That's where the brain goes, I have to make up something.
I don't know. It's hard for me. I mean, I just am existing. I'm not trying to like, the only thing I try to do is just be myself on TikTok, but like 10 times extra.
Yeah.
And again, like not to justify,
down
but
to
I
2
feel
times.
like I've been with Akaash since I'm 22, and I feel like I've learned so much of my humor from him, my personality from watching you guys. I've hung out with so many comedians, so I'm like, oh, like
be yourself, honey. That is not you.
extreme, be funny, as long as your actions are a good person. You know what I mean? So I'm like, oh, I can say whatever I want.
Don't you blame
Obviously,
this
I
on
can't.
us?
No.
Yeah, right. All right. That's not you, honey boo boo. But let me know what you guys think about this whole ordeal. I'm kind of glad that this saga is over so I can start making videos on this. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that shit. Peace.